Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyway, welcome to Ys 9 Monstrum Nox.
Good. You've made it out. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here. I've grown rather accustomed to these walls. Hurry now. You must leave the prison before the guards catch wind of your escape. I hope that one day we'll meet again. Now go!
Monstrum Nox. Distant bells ring throughout the night. They must have learned of your escape. You must hurry.
What happened?
No reports received so far. Did a prisoner break out?
That's it.
Report! Report!
What is it?
There's been an escape from the East Wing cell block. We're verifying the inmate number now. Stand by for a follow-up report.
How the hell? Seal all passages.
Yes, sir!
Whoops. This seems to be some sort of underground warehouse. There must be a way to escape through here. For the benefit of the enjoyment of my viewers, I'm gonna stay as quiet as possible, especially during story segments. However, I will be reading the dialogue whenever there's no voices happening.
A treasure chest!
Something feels off about the beast wandering this underground path. Just what are they? The grotesque forms make them closer to monsters than anything else. Is that a rat with that ankylosaurus tail? No, I would think seeing a fish with sickle arms and not suffocating on land would be the weirdest sight, but no, that rack is honestly the weirdest sight of the three of them. The slime actually looks the most normal despite the spikes. No, you don't. Ah, run! I was hoping to flash evade through that.
It seems I've arrived too late.
Ooh, army.
Introductions must wait. Just know that your role here is crucial. Forgive me for what I am about to do, but this city needs you.
What have you done to me? Yeah, that's my best impersonation that I could pelt out. It feels as though a steel rod has pierced you.
Impressive. You've assimilated with the curse without so much as a squeal. Your new form deserves a proper name. How about the Crimson King?
Damn, that's a cool name. The Crimson King. Did you say curse?
I
What
did.
curse?
Now you must calm yourself and fully embrace it. Do you understand your gift? There is no going back now, I'm afraid. The wheels of fate are already turning. Use your power to escape this place. We will meet again, in time. Owen, my name is Aprilis.
Keep
Nice
looking,
name.
damn it!
But they told us we're not supposed to be down here.
Who cares? We have to find the prisoner.
Your pursuers follow closely behind. You must proceed quickly. We must make haste.
Crimson Line!
Your sword seems to have changed shape to suit your appearance. Adol's short sword transform into a gothic sword. Oh, that's nice. He already looks like a vampire. All he needs now is a proper sword to become a vampire knight. A mysterious power surges through your body. It's down!
Here's through! Here's
It's down!
take
this! Before that... Nope, there's absolutely nothing. Hey! It's down! Take this! Here's it's down! I was hoping they were destructibles.
Yeah! A treasure chest!
Take it down! Take this! Take this!
Take this! Now! It's down! Crimson Blind!
After jumping with X, press X again while airborne to jump the second time. Double jump to gain extra vertical distance. Huh, that's rather interesting. They usually have double jump be unlocked at least halfway into the game. It's honestly nice to get it immediately for once. It's kind of like how in Mega Man 0, you would have double jump unlocked at the midpoint of the game, but always have to relearn it in each subsequent series. Then again, that kind of goes for every Mega Man game. A soothing energy emanates at your feet. Step on a relief tile to recover HP and status elements. Selecting retry from the game over screen will resume the game from the last relief tile you stepped on. Certain circumstances such as boss battles allow you to retry directly before the battle. You can hear voices from this direction. You better find another way. Is that a tick that's been merged with a toad? Wicked Toad of the Underdrain, Maretudo.
Too easy! And open here!
Oh shit! It's a good thing I can cancel skills. I almost got hit stupidly. That was completely my fault. I don't know why I decided to use my skill there. Press R2 after locking onto an enemy. Ouch!
Yeah! Here, take this! Take this! Take this! Here's through! Yeah!
Ouch!
Here's through! Take this! Take this! Crimson One! Level up!
Your body is still adapting to your new power. An overwhelming feeling of fatigue envelops.
There he is!
Is that really inmate 217? He looks just like...
Silence! I want that rogue in irons!
What the? He jumped!
It's unlikely that he'll make it out of these catacombs in one piece. The aqueduct leads straight to the city. Send a search party as a precaution.
Have you ever
This-
had a dream where you weren't you? You were someone else? When I have a dream like that, it makes me wonder, am I really me? Perhaps such a dream is my reality, and my reality is the dream. I discovered the answer during my adventures in Balduq, and the answer was astoundingly simple. They are both equal truths. What is real is defined by what is not. Who one is defined by who one isn't. One must accept these truths if they wish to live and learn and grow. It was in this prison, this cradle, where my dreams and my reality became intertwined. Adol, Christin. An excerpt from Balduq Prison.
That gives me shivers. I'm so excited. Oh my. I can feel goosebumps. This plays so well. Not to mention to finally have more emphasis on voice acting in Ys.
We finally made it to Balduq, the prison city. Word is, it's home to the biggest slammer in the Roman territories. Even from out here, I can tell the city's huge. Look, Adol. There's a security checkpoint at the gates. We just got here, Adol. Can't you go 5 minutes without leaping into trouble?
It's Adol Christin. He literally always ends up having to fight some sort of horrible monster, then a horrible deity at the end of the day. Well, okay, maybe not a horrible deity. I mean, there was that one time where you fought a powerful magical sage who had a split personality. There was that time he fought a giant robot priest who was actually an insane cultist who for some reason turned into a mechanical looking giant evil priest when he used the power of darkness or whatever. Then again, that probably shouldn't be the oddest thing ever. I mean, one of the literal bosses before meeting that priest was a mechanical rocket launcher dog, of all things. Man, Adol has seen a lot. Like, the things he's fought are ridiculous. He's fought everything from the common monster to demons to literal robots that look like they came from, well, Super Robot Wars or something.
Anyway, it'd be nice to catch some shut-eye in an actual bed for once.
I agree with you, Dogi.
They say the garrison runs a tight ship throughout the city, what with the prison and all. Well, let's go see what's going on.
Really? Farmer Lee, man? Really? You could have given him a more apt description or just called him man who resembles a farmer. Yeah, well. I came all the way from Salsetta. Ah, memories of Salsetta. Okay.
Who are you? Are you travelers? If you want to get into Balduq, we'll need to inspect your things.
Security looks tight here. Did something happen?
Huh. Guess you could say that. Some hoodlums calling themselves Monstrums have been plaguing Balduq.
Monstrums?
A certain dignitary has recently gone missing. There's no doubt they're behind this. Those damn pests. Blast it all. I've only just been transferred here, too.
Well, not sure if I follow, but it seems like a pretty big deal.
Warden Belger.
What? Are you sure? All right. Detain him.
Okay, now that doesn't look like a warm welcome to me.
You, with the red hair, you're the adventurer, Adol Christin, are you not?
How do you know my name?
We've just received a warrant for your arrest from the capital.
Under what charges?
A warrant? For Adol? What for?
I can think of few reasons. Well, it makes a lot of sense. They've hinted at Adol getting arrested throughout the lifespan of the Yi series already. There was that one time in Felgana, then there was another in Celceta. Oddly enough, even though Lacrimosa of Dana is the most latest game I've played of the Yi series, I can't remember if they ever made that reference about Adol eventually getting arrested. Oh well.
Yeah, with everything we've been through, it was only a matter of time.
Then you understand. You returned from the cursed Isle of Seiren. You were involved with the Atlas Ocean incident.
Nice little nod to Lacrimosa of Dana, because if I recall correctly, Seiren is the island that they ended up on during Lacrimosa of Dana. The supposedly Bermuda Triangle of the Yi's world where nothing ever returned from it.
And most recently, you were seen in Altago in the aftermath of the ceasefire. You are being arrested on the grounds of your suspicious involvement in these events.
I honestly would like to ask, what exactly is suspicious of returning from a cursed island that supposedly no one has ever came back from before? I honestly would like to know what kind of criminal charge it is to survive an event that is considered unsurvivable. By the standards of this world, anyway.
Ah, would you look at that? We're bona fide celebrities.
It'll be easier on all of us if you come quietly with me to the prison.
Warden Belger.
Oh, Shadowlard. You caught me at a bad time. I was just in the middle of an arrest.
One, what kind of name is Chatelard? And two, you look like a werewolf, man.
If it was this man here, allow me to take him in myself.
Oh? But weren't you on patrol?
Yes. However, we've just received word that Monstrums were sighted in the main square.
Monstrums, you say?
Those must be the guys he was talking about earlier.
That's right. I was to report any Monstrum activity directly to you.
Should have just said so from the start.
My apologies. Shall I take it from here?
Of course. I know you'll keep a close eye on him. I leave him to you, Shadowlard. Troops, fall in! The primary garrison will shift their priorities to capturing the Monstrums. Today will be the day those pests will finally go where they belong. Balduq Prison. The one who captures them will receive a sizable bonus.
Yes, sir! Now then, Mr. Adol Christin.
Who are you?
I am Shadowlord, Master and Commander of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights. It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Hieroglyph Knights? So, you must be part of the Hieroglyph Church. Why are you working with the Roman Empire?
We operate in tandem for the sake of maintaining the order here in Balduq. Warden Belger is the one in charge of the garrison here. As his title suggests, he is also the warden of Balduq Prison. He will be the one to decide your fate. You will cooperate, one way or another.
That sounded eerily like a threat.
Adol! He's so fast.
You are Dogi the Wall Crusher, are you not? I give you 30 points. You fail.
What are you on about?
Unlike Adol, you aren't wanted yet by the Roman Empire. And now, I can see why. You should be grateful I'm not taking you in, too.
You son of a... Adol. All right.
So, you're finally awake, 217? Right. Inmates don't go by their names here. Instead, they're given numbers. Yours is 217. You better get used to it. Don't get too excited. You've just woken up in time for dinner. Come on, let's go. And no funny business, all right? Balduq Prison used to be a fortress. That's why it's got a complex layout. It's not just us soldiers stationed here, but also the Roman army and the Hieroglyph Knights. You might as well give up any hope of escaping. I don't have any obligation to tell you that. Listen, there are other inmates here, but speaking to each other is forbidden. Each of you have assigned seats. Yours is over there.
Please, I beg you.
Shut it and give me the food. I ain't about to go slave away in the mines on an empty stomach. Come on, help a guy out, will you?
That gives me just as much reason to eat as you.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
Ah!
Why, you slippery little... What was that?
What's going on over here?
Guardsman Hicks. For some reason, that feels like a joke that I'm not getting. Guardsman Hicks.
Inmates 163 and 212. You two again?
Ah, I'm sorry.
Relax, gentlemen. We were just having a little chat.
Huh? 163, where's your fork?
My what?
Your fork. Where is it? God help you if I find out you're stealing cutlery.
The hell you talking about? It's here on the table. Well, I swear it was just here. Where'd it go?
Sure it was. All right, come on, 163. Time for a body search.
No. Wait. I haven't eaten anything yet. Ugh, you little shit. This was your doing, wasn't it?
No.
Dirty liar. Mark my words. I'll remember this.
I just realized. Is this a reference to games like, what is it called again? Until Dawn? Because of the, I'll remember this. I can't help but think of The Last of Us or games like Until Dawn now. Whenever I see mark my words, I'll remember this, or insert someone's name will remember that.
Take a left here. As I mentioned earlier, this prison used to be a fortress. Even the knights and us guards aren't familiar with some of the older underground sectors. Forget about being found if you get lost. May as well call it your tomb. Anyway, it hasn't even been a day and you're already rocking the boat, 217. I'd recommend not making an enemy out of 163. I heard you were going to be trouble, but still. Well, take it from me. Nothing good will come out of being the hero. Just don't cause any more trouble, at least during my shift, alright? And especially not with her. Pardon me, ma'am. I've brought the inmate you requested.
You're late. Preposterously late. What are you waiting for? Get in here!
You will do as you are instructed. You're going to be asked some questions. I hope your answers are adequate for your sake.
State your inmate ID. So, you're the one I've been hearing so much about. I didn't think you would be so flimsy looking. From one who calls himself an adventurer, I was expecting someone more robust.
I agree wholeheartedly. Adol gets that a lot. It's also hilarious because this always happens before he beats the crap out of some arrogant person who thinks they're all that just because they got a bigger body or is some sort of horrible demon monster. You gotta love the recurring jokes. Well, I suppose it's not really a joke, but it's a very, very entertaining concept.
Yes.
You will speak only when I permit you to.
Wow, lady. What crowed up what crowed into your what would be a delicate way to put it? What crowed up into your spine and bit you? You seem to be really agitated and testy.
For the past 7 years, you have been engaging in adventures. You seem to have a habit of getting involved in remarkable phenomena. These events have been withheld from the public, but delusions can only explain so much.
Last I checked, it isn't illegal in any world to get thrown into mystical mumbo-jumbo situations against your will and having to fight out of them because guess what? The human species have a survival instinct that would prefer to survive a dangerous situation, not kill over and let some sort of monster murder you for no apparent reason.
Magic, the Eldine, alchemy, primordials. Preposterous, indeed. If you ask me, I'd say the rumors about you are quite inflated. Now, you will answer my questions truthfully and without reluctance. Do you understand?
I understand.
No. Good. There's nothing more preposterous than wasted words and time. First question, Inmate 217. It seems that shipwrecks are a common occurrence for you. Even sailors and fishermen don't experience a fraction of the accidents you've been in. Some claim you instigated these incidents. What do you say to those accusations?
Has it really been that many? I have to agree, isn't the count like at 4 or 5 at most by this time?
Huh?
Is that a serious question?
Yes! Why else would I ask it?
Or are you so far removed from reality that you can't distinguish it from adventure? You've even happened upon legendary weapons and artifacts. But somehow you always lose them afterward. Another fraudulent scheme, perhaps?
That is a nice meta way of referencing the fact that why does Adol always lose his awesome stuff at the start of every game? Like, alright, I'll get it. He gets shipwrecked a lot, so he loses it to the sea, to the ocean. Still though, this is a really nice way of referencing that without breaking the fourth wall. It's a really meta joke.
Your antics are a detriment to the national interests of our Roman territories.
How? How exactly is killing demons and making sure countries don't get destroyed detriment to you? Unless that's exactly what you want, for other countries to be destroyed so you can, well, take over faster. Then, wow, you're all horrible. She continued to interrogate you like this for several more hours. When you were finally released, it was already well into the night. After eating in the cafeteria alone, you returned to solitary confinement in your cell. There appears to be something in your clothes. You rifled through them to check. How'd that get there? This looked like inmate 4163's missing fork. I almost said 426. Whenever I see 3 numbers in succession, I keep thinking back to 13 Sentinels now. Prisoner number 426. It must have ended up in your clothes at some point during the altercation. It'll be trouble if someone spots it. You should find a place to hide it. The fork should be hidden enough tucked behind the bed. Hide the fork behind the bed? There isn't exactly any other place to hide it in this cell that literally only has a bed. You hide the fork behind the bed. This seems to be a pretty complex lock, despite its apparent age. You should be able to open it up with a tool, but you can't break out without a plan first.
This is you. Come on, in you go. I'll check on you later.
It seems I have a neighbor.
Pleasant evening, isn't it?
Would be an excellent night for a stroll, if we could go for one. Could you come a little bit closer to the wall? Wouldn't want the guards hearing us speaking to each other now, would we? That's much better. Listlessness nearly got the better of me after not having someone to talk with for so long. You don't mind, do you?
Not at all. I was bored myself.
I figured as much, seeing as you appear to be keeping yourself busy in there. Please excuse my curiosity. Anyway, my crime was, well, I suppose you could call it fraud. How about you?
Apparently, I'm a habitual liar. I didn't know that was illegal.
Well,
a veritable criminal is amongst us. I believe I understand now. Are you here on false charges?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that really were the case.
In the past, the names and crimes of prisoners were publicly posted. But about 5 years ago, those postings were suddenly discontinued. Possibly because there's so many of us now. But something tells me there's more to it. Wait. Quiet. I must have lost track of time. It seems they're doing their rounds now. The guards patrol on a strict schedule. Don't do anything that'll get you caught during patrol hours. Now then, mornings come early here. Best that you get some rest.
You were interrogated for several more days. It began the moment the sun rose, with no rest until the sun had long set. And it continued like this day after day.
That's all I need to hear about the Canaan Islands. The ancient machine that controls the weather. The Ark of Napishtim.
Ah, nice name drop from one of the other Ys games. What was Ark of Napishtim? Ys 4? Ys 3? I honestly can't remember the order. I just remember the name. So, yeah, sorry about that.
I find it difficult to believe that a thing out of a children's fairy tale actually exists. But your testimony doesn't conflict with any of the Navy's reports so far.
Maybe it's because I'm not lying.
yeah.
Though I find it difficult to believe, the reports do not lie. And I admit you have been cooperative these past few days. Is that what you hoped I would say? Lies or truth, there's no doubt your so-called adventures have major repercussions. And you're still suspected of being a spy in the Imperial territories.
I understand your reasons.
Are you mocking me?
Are you serious? Even I understand how shady and weird it looks, considering how much amazing things Adol has been through.
Anybody would have a hard time believing these stories.
Have you never heard the term that rumors are often rooted in fact? And though the rumor themselves are not fully true, there's always an element of truth hidden behind them, because the very source of them usually comes from something that did happen. The problem is whether or not the rumor is accurate or misconstrued, as it is usually people who are not involved with the subject matter that spreads the rumors.
I don't even know why I'm the one who has to do this. Guard!
Yes, ma'am.
Hand inmate 217 over to the Empire to be tried for his other crimes. Take him and go.
So they're sending you off? Just like that?
What do you think I should do?
I figured you'd already know.
I thought I'd get your second opinion before I do it, you know?
There's a rumor about this place. At the end of that corridor, there's a sector where even guards are forbidden. Supposedly, there's a hidden passage there, built when the prison was still a fortress. An emergency escape route, I imagine.
That's very interesting. Intriguing.
I thought you'd say that. It's possible it leads out of the prison, but it's a labyrinth down there. There are also rumors of strange creatures prowling the tunnels.
This isn't a typical prison, is it?
Not in the slightest. Rumors like this are the tip of the iceberg. We've only just met, but I already know you're not one to accept fate lying down. I'm sure you'd have gone anyway, with or without my help. After all, you already possess something to pick the lock with, don't you?
How do you know that?
I have my ways.
You're the one who slipped the fort to Adol, didn't you? And with that, it's been almost 50 minutes, so I'd say that's a good time to end this episode on. So, honestly, I am really enjoying the game. It plays really well, though I don't deny there are slight issues when it comes to the frame crispness, frame smoothness, however you want to describe it. But that still doesn't detract from the fact that it plays so well. It feels so good. Oh, I was so engrossing reading that I almost forgot I needed to do outro. So, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. And I'll see you next time. So, ending that on this note, bye.